let's see. Alright, let's see. Am I live? No? How about now? Refresh. Just keep refreshing. Okay. Keep saying I'm not live. Okay, here it goes, finally. And audio? Yes, good. Audio is working. Alright. Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of Palworld full release. So, I'm over in my other save file. I'm in my other save file. There's a lot of fast travel locations that I don't have unlocked. Because they were added to the game in the full release. But thankfully, I don't have to deal with, filling out most of the map. It's mostly all already there. Like, there's a few islands here and there that I still have to go to. There's one over here. There's one here. There's one over here, I think. And then I believe there's one over here and one over here somewhere. Yeah, so there's a few there's still a few islands left that I have to go and fly around. And then of course I still have like a bunch of different fast travel locations and watchtowers that I have to activate. Just so I have them. Because I technically don't need the technology points, because I have over 500 regular technology points, and there's very few items left that I haven't gotten. So, like all of the tech, I think I'm gonna be. I think once I get all of these, I'll still have like 500 technology points left over once I get all of these. When did I catch that? I don't remember catching that. Oh well, I'll unlock the saddle for it. I went around and just kind of started throwing pal spheres at everything. Just so I could try to get as many of these as possible, so I could get some Mimog effigies to increase my movement speed. So there's a good chunk of them that I've done at this point. It's a good chunk of them. It's not like all of them, but it's a pretty good chunk. It's a pretty good chunk of them. So 243 encountered. But, yeah. And, I don't have much in terms of, like, submissions active, so that's gonna be its own set of episodes where I'm just gonna be doing all the different submissions throughout the game, because I am going to 100%, I'm going to try to 100% this. I am so curious what what the 8th one is going to be, because oh yeah, and in this one I got the aquatic construction kit, so I'll be able to actually make a base on the water, which is fantastic. But yeah, so I have all 7 of these key spheres, but that's not all the key spheres. That's not all of the key spheres. So like, what's the 8th one gonna be? Because there's 7 deadly sins. It's called the 7 deadly sins. So I still got my multi-climate undershirt. and then I've got the anti-gravity belt, and then I've got the Airwalker EX, which basically acts as both the triple jump boots and the aerial dash boots, the aerial dash 2 boots. It acts as both. It acts as both at the same time, and I think that is just awesome. Best boots in the game, 100%. This is what I'm going to be wearing from here on out. As far as the attack support whistle, I will most likely replace that with the explosion resistant suit, and then the anti-gravity belt, I will probably replace that with the poison mask one, because one of the effigies, I forget which one, but one of the effigies increases your jump power. And so once you've increased that enough, the anti-gravity belt becomes basically useless, because it basically becomes negated because you get more height from just upgrading that effigy. So this becomes a completely moot point. So this becomes like not necessary once you have that. But yeah, so that's the plan: is to get those two accessories, have them in these two slots, and yeah, those are going to be the 4 accessories I'll be using. And I've got the ancient shield. I was able to get the ancient shield. Still have the hyper glider because we still don't have a better glider than this, but that's okay because I am very close to being able to get the wings. I have to beat this next tower boss, and then I also have to beat the next major story boss. And then once I've done that, I'll be able to enter the World Tree area, which, from what I've been told, I haven't seen this, I haven't looked this up, I've been told that the World Tree is its own unique area with its own map. I've been told it has its own map, and that's how you get the Palaxite. Because I've been trying to figure out where I can get the Palaxite, and I haven't been able to find it. And I've been told that it's in that area. That it's not just you go there and you face the boss. That there's a bunch of other stuff you gotta do before you can face the boss. So that's good news for me, at least, because I was really worried that I would have to go and face the boss before being able to get everything that I wanted to get. So, but let me introduce you to my team. I was able to catch Wispaw. I caught a couple Wispaws as I was going around at night, catching whatever I could, and I caught a couple Wispaws, and I decided to have them breed over here because I wanted an alpha Wispaw. I wanted an alpha Wispaw. I didn't care what gender it was. Nico's gender is left ambiguous in one shot, so I just wanted it. I just wanted an alpha. Doesn't matter. It didn't matter what gender it was, and it wound up being female. So that does mean that I can't call Nico my little my precious baby boy. Because that's what I was calling Nico in one shot when I did my one shot playthrough. And you cannot tell me this does not look like Nico. This 100% looks like Nico from one shot. Like it even has a scarf. It has the scarf. It has the same whiskers, the same ears, the same long sleeves, same height, same eyes, same mouth. Like, it is Nico. This is just Nico from One Shot, and I love it. I love it so much. Anyway, while in party, increases the capture rate when awarded a back bonus. So, and that's level 5. That's a level 5 partner skill because I managed to get it to up to 4 stars. And basically, um, I believe that at level 5 it gives you a 10% increase. It gives you a 10% increase. I believe it's 2% without any stars, and then it goes up by 2% for every star you get. So I believe it's at 10%, um, if I'm remembering what I read about it correctly. And then they've got Blizzard Spike, Dark Laser, and Dark Wisp, and I might swap these out um, if I find better ones. To be honest, I might replace one of them with water. I might replace one of them with water, just so I can have like a kind of a variety. Um, and then there's Yuki, short for Yukiona. Cleocatra, and then Ophidia, which I'm trying to decide what the nickname I want for this. So it's good against both fire and ground, which is nice. I'm surprised it's. I thought it was going to be like a grass dragon. I thought it was going to be a grass dragon. I'm surprised it's grass water, honestly. But I do know that. I do know from what I've been told, the whale is massive. The whale is massive. They do not scale it down once you've caught it. They don't scale it down. It remains absolutely humongous. And if that's the case, if that is indeed the case, um, then while in party, the player's attacks inflict soak 6. Okay. Um, to type to ice increases attack by 50. That's nice. Uh, if it is indeed true that the whale is absolutely humongous, even when it's in your party, I might replace Yuki with it. I might have it replace Yuki. But I love this team. I love this team. So I need to decide a name. Um, like I could go for something like Lotus, but that feels like I don't know. That doesn't feel pretty enough. Um, let's see. Trying to think. Hmm. Uh, it's pink. It makes me think. It's a lotus flower. It's pink. Uh, pink greenery, sakura trees, uh, grass, water, water flowers, water lily, lily. Actually, I kind of like that one, lily. I like that. I'm gonna go for lily. Lily. That's cute. I like it. Okay, Lily. Say hello to our newest addition, Lily. All right. So, oh yeah, and so of course I've got my mining thing, plasma multi-cutter. And then, of course, I've got the legendary Terra Prisma, and I've got the Terra Blade, the legendary Terra Blade, and then I've also got the heavy assault rifle, the combat SMG, and the mechanical bow, which does 20,000 damage, which is just absolutely insane. 20,000 damage for the mechanical bow. It's the best bow in the game. The beam launcher is supposed to be the strongest gun in the game, and it does 14,000 damage. It is weaker than the mechanical bow. That is crazy. I haven't had a chance to test it out. I've only used. Let's see. Yeah, I've used the heavy assault rifle. I've used the heavy assault rifle a little bit, but I haven't really had the chance to try out any of the others. So, but let's see. What are we gonna do in this episode? I think I just wanna, honestly, I just want to go around and ooh, oh. I don't have the Ring of Mercy on me.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Wah. Yeah. 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 Oh. Yeah. Wow.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah.
Just stay in the ball. I keep getting crits! I keep getting crits! How many times do I have to get a crit before it works? Finally! Jeez! So there's one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to change my team up. Okay, I'm gonna replace you. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to make my way around the whole area. So you know what? I'm gonna actually start over here since I basically have that finished. I have this area basically finished. Okay. You know, I'll just use the... I'll use the combat SMG for the whole thing. Hold disable defense system. Ooh, okay. So I'm guessing that that's going to be basically how it works for all of them. By the way, if it looks like my character is moving faster, it's because I have a 23% increase to movement speed. Currently, I am moving almost as fast uh, as I did while running before I upgraded. This is almost as fast as that was. So. So I'm guessing they're all going to be laid out like this. I swear, in one of these, I'm going to open this up and there's going to be somebody in here. Interesting, though, I didn't really think about it until now, but I don't think I've seen a single male. I don't think I've seen a single male in this covenant. I'm gonna just keep going, and I'm gonna see if all of the others are the same. If there's only females, because so far I have only seen females. This might be a group of just pure women, which I am A-okay with. No, I got that one. Oh darn! I was hoping to catch both of the big ones. But I guess one is fine. I can always just come back for the other. So I just keep going forward? No. Poop. I didn't realize that was the one that was weakened. Okay, well, that sucks. I am not doing very good at catching all of these. Flarical. So, a fire oracle. It's another humanoid pal, which I am a-okay with. I prefer it, actually. Ooh. Ari's Diary 2. Ooh, boy. Why do I get the feeling that everyone's about to attack me? That's it? Nice! I don't think I've caught you yet. No, I have. I'm pretty sure I caught you, but I don't... Nice. No, I did not catch you. I had caught 4 of you. So I want to see if I can catch one more. Nice. That's another one that I now have the bonus for. Okay. Ooh. With Stella. I like that. I like that, pal. That's a very pretty pal. Oh, is that a little... Is that a little star plushie? Does it have a little star plushie? Cut that. I have not got the bonus for Sekhmet. I need to. Oh, I've come across these and I didn't realize it. Oh, that's such a cute cat. That's so cute. Snock. Oh yeah, that's the electric snail that I saw in like one of the comics. What's this? Lap Liparon? Lapyron? It's cute. I like it. Hoodle. Yeah. Hoodle. Hoodle is adorable. Slow what? That's cute. Bakemi? Yeah, I saw that in a comic too. Oh, that's the bunny! That's the bunny pal! That's the bunny pal that I saw in one of the trailers. Wow. Oh god, I don't remember that. I was just going around. Like fighting and capturing everything I could see. I don't remember catching this. It's cool. It looks so cool. Yeah, the electric pigeon. Flarical. Oh, that looks cool. That one looks awesome. With Stella. Oh, it's got a little star friend. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Oh. Oh.
Yeah. 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 Oh. Wow.
Ah. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Alright. Huddle.
Yeah.
I just need you two out of the way. Okay. Right now, the most important thing is just trying to get the initial one. I can worry about catching more later.
What?
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mechanical bow schematic 1. Oh god. I shudder to think how powerful the legendary mechanical bow schematic is going to be. Alright, I am going to go down here. This is it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so got all that. I still have one more to get there, and then I still have... Yeah. I still have that to get, and these two. Okay, so...
Yep.
Aha! I knew there had to be one somewhere nearby. It had been a little too. It had been too long since I had seen. Okay, got it. Oh, it's the derpy bird. It's the derpy bird.
Yeah.
I would really like to catch a male and female.
Yeah.
So far, it's all women. Again. All right. All right. So that's 5 out of 6. Mastery of fasting? What's that? Oh, shit. What? Interesting. So this is where Jetrigan is. That's interesting. I wonder where Frostallion is. Because there's Frostallion Noct, there's Palladius, and there's Neptilius. 3 legendaries, all fairly close together. Oh yeah, that's Frostallion. So why are all of those basically in the same spot, but Jetrigan isn't? Why is Jetrigan the only one that's in a different location? There it is. Report to the client. You bet I will. Is that a Skillfoot tree? It is. Okay. Just take those. Okay. So that's it. That's it then. All right. All right. Welcome back. It looks like the wind stopped. The only challenge left is Lady Ari herself, according to my grandmother. I've only ever talked to Lady Ari once when I was little. She was so full of life, and her voice was so loud it hurt my ears. But she still looked a little sad. She was tired of waiting so long for someone. Okay, so she hasn't exactly been in here for like several decades, because like this girl can't be any older than like I want to say like she can't be any older than like 28. Like she has to still be in her prime, but it's also very likely that like she could be like a young adult, like 18, 19. So Lady Ari has basically been in there for like 10 years. 10 years maybe. You should go see her. I know she'll be so happy to meet the person she's been waiting for. Good luck. Okay. Did I get that one? I see that. Did I get it? And did I get that one too? I don't know. Let me just double check. Okay. That one doesn't light up when I get close. Neither does that one. And neither does this one. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're ready. So, it's either going to be water or earth. Because those are the only ones that have not been represented by the other tower bosses. We had ice. We had dragon. We had normal. We had dark. We had fire. We had grass, and we had electric. We do not have a water or earth representation as far as towers go. So, my guess is it's probably going to be water. That would be my best guess. So, Jetrigan might be my best option here. Because I'm going to try to go into this with the best possible situation. Yeah. Nobody really knows any electric moves other than Jetrigan. So, yeah. Alright. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and go back to base real quick. Just going to make a quick pit stop back at base so I can drop a lot of this stuff off. All right. There we go. Okay. So now I'm ready. Level 68. PIDF tower. That's not the PIDF tower. Developers, po, developers, Pocket Pair, this isn't the PIDF tower. The PIDF tower is over here. Yeah, that's the PIDF tower. That shouldn't say the PIDF tower. That should say Azure Covenant Tower. uh, somebody missed that. Oh, hold on, folks. Be right back. Alright, I'm back, folks. Oh, wait, before I go in, I've caught a lot of new pals. Do I have the saddles? Do I have any more saddles? Okay, I got that. Okay, so I have no others. Alright. Let's go! The Azure Covenant Tower. Oh, I love this music. Lady Ari. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Oh, she's gorgeous. She has the giant long dragon. Oh, that's so cool! Oh, is this a sky battle? Oh, that's so cool. Ari and Xiaolong. Yo. I'm sorry, what? Whoa, what the heck? Oh my god. She flooded the whole arena. I didn't know that she could do that. But oh my god, the mechanical bow just annihilated her in 2 hits. What the heck? I didn't even get a chance to enjoy the fight. Mechanical bow is too powerful. You can now fight more powerful tower bosses. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's just that. Alright. Alright. That did not take long at all. All that build-up and the mechanical bow just shredded her. The mechanical bow is way too powerful. It just annihilated her. Welcome back. Was Lady Ari happy to see you? Oh, good. And you were able to talk to her? If not, you should go see her again. If you're the person she's been waiting for, she must have a lot she wants to tell you. Thanks for doing all this. I see that sparkle in your eyes. I can tell that your journey's not over. I'll still be rooting for you here. Good luck. Oh, so I have to go see her again. Alright, let's see what Ari wants. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, God. Zoe has competition for best girl. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, she's so gorgeous. I love her outfit too. Like the way it looks like dragon scales. Oh man. Oh, she's so pretty. Ah, there you are. You sure put up a hell of a fight. Yeah, I kind of shredded you with my mechanical bow. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it would be that powerful. You didn't even have a chance to fight back. I'm sorry about that. How long has it been since I found someone who could actually put me to the test? It's been so long. Our battle had me practically tingling with excitement. Tell me, what's your name? VZ, huh? It suits you. Well, VZ, let's get straight to business. I'm gonna have to change my name if I can. If I can, I want to. Why so surprised? You are a worthy opponent, and a fine contest of strength deserves a deep conversation afterwards. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, so long as the content doesn't prove fatal. For starters, let me get a good look at your face. Yes, yes, I see. Fine eyes, just as I expected, and plenty capable from what I've seen. Yes, I don't imagine she'll complain. Oh, sorry, just talking to myself. She'll complain? She? There's another? Is there another tower? Is there a hidden ninth tower? Because so far, just based on all of the, I see that Depresso, one over there. I'll have to go get that. But so far, just based on the map and what I've seen, it didn't look like there was anything else. It looked like it was only going to be 8 towers. By the way, you want to go to the World Tree, correct? I can tell just by looking at you. I'd like your help to get there. It'd be convenient for me as well. Not that I intend to fly you there myself or anything, more like providing you with the necessary information. Sorry, but this might take some time to explain. Come talk to me again once you're ready to hear the full story. Sure. Okay. There. Alright. You know what? I want to learn her story. That's what I want. I want to learn her story. I want to know what her story is. I want to know what her story is. So I'm going to see if there is some kind of a guide or something, or maybe there's an interactive map that shows where you can find her diary entries. Let's see. Nope. Hmm. Blah, 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 blah. I do see a interactive map, but I don't know. Here it is. Okay, here it is. Okay, got it. All right, here we go. It looks like there's 6, and I don't remember which one I found before. All right. So there's one over near Jettree. I think that might be the one I got. That might be the one I got. I will go check again, just because I want to make certain. No. Oh, nope, never mind. That's just the flower. Okay. So it's supposed to be. There it is. All right. So now that I got that, that's one, and then there's one over here. Okay. And then there's one over here. This might be the one that I got. Won't know until I get there. Oop. I mean, not what I was looking for. It's not what I was looking for. I'm looking for a note. That should be somewhere in the area. Unless, wait, is it down there? It is. How do I get down there? How do I get down there? How do I get down there? I want to know how I can get down there, but I don't see an entrance anywhere. I'm not seeing an entrance. I'm not seeing any sort of point of entry that would allow me to go underground. Okay, I might have to come back to that one because that one's very confusing. I'm going to have to come back to that one. This one is... Okay, no, I got that one. So it's just these two here at the bottom. All right. So one of them should be around here. I'll have it be that. And then the other one should be Somewhere around here, I think. Okay. I did not want to fight them, but I didn't really have much choice. Okay, so it should be...
Yeah.
Unless it's up there. Is that it?
Oh. Yep.
It is. Okay. There it is. Sweet. Okay. So the only one I'm missing is the one that is here. If I remember correctly, I think this one I had to go down underground. So maybe this leads underground too. All right.
Oh. Oh.
No, that's just a pond. Unless there's a way... There is a path. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We're getting somewhere. Nope, that didn't lead me anywhere. Ah, dang it! Okay. I'm gonna have to look this up because this is annoying. This is the only one that I can't seem to find. Alright, okay, apparently nobody knows. Nobody knows where to find the notes. I'm not seeing any guides. Shoot. Hold on a minute, folks. There. Be right back. Alright, I'm back, folks. And, uh, I think, I think it is in here. I saw somebody, I saw a video of somebody, um, yeah, there's that. I think there might be another path. There is. There's another path that I didn't notice. And this one should lead directly to the diary. Yep.
What? What? Hmm? What? Yup.
All right. Okay. So that should be all of them. That should be all 6. Scutless? When did I see that? Alright. Journals. Wow! I got 55 out of 64! Holy crap! I've just been picking them up as I see them. I haven't been actively going after them. Oh no, wait, no. Of course I have this many because I got all of them leading up to this. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so there's still wow. There's still 9 more. A letter penned in crude handwriting. Dear sir, thank you for helping my injuries yesterday. And thank you for helping the pal with me too. I didn't get hurt from fighting other pals. People was being mean to it. Oh, this is a child. Do those people hate pals for some reason? I love pals a lot. Lots of my friends love pals too. That's why I hope someday we can work together and show all those mean pal-hating adults how cute pals really are. Will you help us, sir? Oh my god, that's cute. That's cute. Alright. Okay, so Auri's diary. Number 1. I've decided to start a diary on a total whim. It's a human custom, or so I was told by a human kid a long time ago. Apparently, you're supposed to write down whatever caught your attention that day. In a life as long as mine, so she has lived a long time. Okay. I keep going back and forth as to whether or not she's lived a long time or not. it's left very difficult to determine. A single day is practically nothing. But that kid managed to leave behind a whole mountain of diaries during the brief moment I stepped away to indulge in a little nap. I figured I might as well try imitating them. Right now, I'm staying on a remote island. There's an incredible abundance of life forms packed into this tiny space, and they all have the most absurdly diverse traits. It's a thoroughly unnatural, bizarre sight, and the culprit is almost certainly that giant tree. A massive amount of life force flows from its roots and circulates through the island, shaping everything here. It feels like an excessive power, one that defies the natural order. It looks pretty fun, so I think I'll hang around this island for a while. Well, that about wraps up for the first diary of my the first day of my whimsical diary. If the mood strikes me, I'll write another entry, maybe in a century or two. Okay, so she's very old. Okay. Diary 2. These human creatures are certainly extraordinary. If I had to describe them in a single word, it would be insatiable. They're never satisfied, and they don't know when to stop. Sure, the differences between individuals can be huge, but as a whole, they are always aiming for the top, always looking for what's next. They fix their sights and just charge straight ahead. In the few centuries since I settled on this island, they've built the most advanced civilization on the planet. And that giant tree, I think they called it the World Tree. Although they owe many of their blessings to that tree, their fast development is still mind-boggling. And honestly, I've grown quite fond of them. They never tire me out. Watching them is just so much fun. Lately, it seems they've been pooling all of their resources into researching a life form that fell from the distant stars. It sounds like a blast, so I'm thinking about dropping in to say hello. To a human, I am an existence that defies all logic. That's why I've always decided not to involve myself too much in their affairs. A power as overwhelming as mine could easily shatter this world's harmony after all. But you know what? Whatever. The World Tree is already an overwhelming force. I will get involved, but I will be sure to suppress my powers. Yeah, let's go with that. Diary 3. A bit of time has passed since I started mingling with humans. This is the first time I've ever written another entry so soon after the last one. But I just met a truly incredible human. Her name is Zanara. When we first met, I could hardly believe she was human at all. Of course, she looks the part. But her eyes, the place her gaze is fixed upon, is entirely different from any human I've ever known. It's as if she's always looking down at the world from up on high. Anyway, she's definitely going to be someone big. I found out she's also the one leading the research on that life form from the stars. Well, of course she is. She's what you call a once-in-a-generation genius. On top of that, she is incredibly earnest and kind-hearted. Humans treat other creatures on this island, and they call them pals, in all sorts of ways. Some abuse them, some exploit them, some treasure them. But Zanara, she wants coexistence. She spoke to me of building a paradise where humans and pals can connect their hearts across the boundaries of species, living together in harmony. I'm genuinely looking forward to it. I've witnessed so much of the history that humanity has spun, but I have never once seen a world like the one she envisions. By the way, while we were having that chat at the base of the World Tree, I started to feel a bit strange. It's odd. For a being like me, the concepts of health and sickness aren't supposed to exist. Oh, is she getting sick? Diary 4. That day came without warning. By the time I sensed the bizarre presence and leapt to my feet, it had already begun. The human civilization had spread from the base of the World Tree to cover the entire island. Oh, this was the ancient civilization. She was part of it. Oh, she was part of the ancient civilization. But, not only was she part of it, she was here before the ancient civilization, meaning that she probably has been here since time began. She's probably been here as, the only human here. Just an immortal being. And she saw the ancient civilization crumble. Oh, that's so cool. The human civilization that had spread from the base of the World Tree to cover the entire island, its light was being extinguished at that very moment. As I debated whether to descend to the surface to check the situation, a sickening terror ran down my spine. There was no doubt about it. What I was sensing was the source of this disaster. After burning most of the surface to ash, it tore through the sky at a speed completely unbefitting of a living creature, intent on bringing ruin to Sunreach. I'd promised myself that I wouldn't lend my powers to short-lived mortals, and yet I'm surprised how easily I broke that promise. It just goes to show how much I've come to love this place. I didn't hold back. I split lakes, shattered hills, sacrificed a massive portion of this land, and even then I lost. Bjorn, in one of his diary entries, he mentioned that an ancient pal tamer fought alongside the different legendaries to seal away the ancient calamity. This was her. She was the one who fought alongside the ancient legendaries. Fought alongside the ancient legendaries all those years ago. Oh, that's so cool! That thing was feeding off the planet itself. The more a creature's life force is deeply rooted in this world, like nature or like myself, so she's just kind of like the spirit of the world, basically. She's basically kind of like the spirit of this world. Oh, that's so cool. The more easily its power is drained in its presence. Before that beast, we are like helpless infants. Had the battle drawn out any longer, it would have ended in my death, if it weren't for their help. In the face of death, the human children and their powerful pals put their lives on the line because they fought to end. They fought to the end to seal the monster inside the world tree. I am still breathing. It's pathetic, really. I, who am supposed to possess such immense power and live for eons, am only alive right now because of their sacrifice. I have a duty to end this calamity once and for all. So it was her leading basically a group of individuals that had all of the legendaries. There was a group of individuals that had the legendaries. One had one had one had the centaur that eventually split into Palladius and Necromus. One had Jetrigan. One had Frostalion. One had Frostalion Noct, and I'm guessing one had Neptilius. That's my guess. Is that it was those five along with her and Xiaolong, and that like the six of them together were able to seal it away. That's so cool. Ever since the monster was sealed away, I've been running all over the place, and I finally got a handle on how bad things really are. The humans no longer have the strength left to rebuild or maintain their civilization. For the handful who manage to survive, their only path forward is to keep passing on the fragile spark of life to the next generation, and the one after that. Since they've lost their advanced means of transportation, I've decided to step in and guide the people who survived here in Sunreach. But before that, there's something I must do. Someday the calamity will befall us again. Even now, trapped inside the seal, that beast continues to feast on the world tree. It may be a millennia before that second coming, but it will inevitably come. I wasn't enough to stop it. The one to truly slay that thing, it has to be a human. Some of the pals who fought alongside humanity managed to survive. A clan that has protected the seas since Antiquity, the Pantheas. The Panthelus. I managed to find a calf and its mother, though both were on the verge of death. The mother didn't have much time left. With her help, I decided to erect a barrier, so that those without power cannot reach the world tree. Even those who chose to continue their struggle from within the tree, they still gave me their blessing. After spending the last of her strength, the Panthelus entrusted her calf to me. In the distant future, when a human comes to put a true end to the calamity, that child will serve as their guide. I'll do my part to help too. That is, after all, my sole purpose and duty as a survivor of the calamity. Oh, Diary 6. Okay. It's been a long time since I last wrote in this diary, but the moment I've been waiting for is finally drawing near. Before long, they will overcome every obstacle and stand right here before me. I don't intend to pull my punches, of course, but I am absolutely certain that human child is the one who will put an end to this endless waking nightmare of a calamity. Well then, I better get ready to greet them with a big smile. I've even trained hard with my trusty pal for this moment. At last I can finally repay humans for my salvation, and I can finally lay them, to rest. I kept you waiting for far too long, Zanara. That is so sweet. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, she's the coolest character. Oh, best girl. I'm sorry. I love Zoe. I do. I love Zoe and I love Saya. They're both wonderful characters. But Ari is just best. Ari is the best. Oh, actually, no. I want to... Hold on. I want to go back. Before I talk to her again, I want to go back. And I want to see if I can... Here we go. I want to see if I can change my player character's name. I can't. I can't. Darn! I just realized that I have one over there. Alright. Well, there we go. Alright. Well, I can't change my character's name, but I'm just gonna address it as AC anyway. I'm just gonna address it as AC. So... whenever a character uses my character's name, I'm just gonna say AC instead of AZ. So, welcome back, AC. You ready to hear a long story? Yes. All right then. So, I'm still not sure where to even start. So, as I said before, I'd like you to reach the World Tree. I'll start by explaining why. Seeing as you've come this far, AC, you must have seen a great deal of the islands. You've probably realized by now that just like in any other place, there are always light and dark sides to the human endeavors here. Some coexist, some dominate, some pillage, some lose themselves in their ideologies, and some operate in secret to hold sway over others. But from my perspective, those are all to be expected. It's not a matter of good or evil so much as people being people. However, there is a great evil enveloping this land, an undying motive awakening from an eternal slumber, seeking to manipulate all things living and dead to consume the islands. No, the very world itself. It rests within the abyss of the World Tree, the Calamity. By now, you must have at least heard some rumors about the unprecedented disaster that once struck the islands. I assure you that it's no mere legend or fairy tale. Some millennia ago, the most advanced civilization ever on this planet was wiped out overnight. It was brought on by a world-devouring white dragon, and a lone and a lone researcher. A lone researcher? So this Calamity was a pal. I was thinking it was just an alien, the leader of the Xenos. But this Calamity must have visited, got captured, and its trainer now wants the destruction of the world. Okay, that's an interesting plot twist. Is that person the one that in the release trailer? In the release trailer, at the very end of the trailer, there was a shot of you could see someone's hand, and and you could see someone's eye opening up, and it looked like a female. Like they had like a very feminine hand with long nails and long eyelashes. You couldn't really make anything else out besides that. Because it was just very dark. But could that be the Calamity's tamer? Interesting. Of course, the people stood in opposition, but they proved no match against such a malevolent force. Their civilization fell to ruin, but they were still able to seal away the Calamity within the depths of the World Tree. However, this wasn't enough to put a complete stop to the dragon's devastation. Even now, it continues to drain the life essence of the World Tree. You could say that the World Tree is the heart of this land. The energy it generates and sends through its roots to the farthest corners of the islands are vital to the survival of all life here. This is especially true of PALs. With their strong bonds to the World Tree, it's caused Lily's trust increased to 4. Nice. It's caused some to fall into extremely agitated states and start rampaging. Oh, that's why there's so many. That's why there's so many predator pals. Oh, in the early game, that makes sense. That makes so much sense now. In the early areas, you would only find a handful of predator pals, but in the later areas, you couldn't go like 20 steps without coming across a predator pal. And that's because, like, as you go through the game and you get closer and closer to the end, the Calamity, like, is infecting more and more pals. So basically, if we don't stop it, then every pal on the island could become a predator pal. And then this Calamity would basically just have an army of pals that it could unleash upon the rest of the world. Oh, that's so cool. That's such a cool way to raise the stakes. Yeah. This is especially true of pals. The strong buzz of the World Tree. It's caused, rampage. You must have seen them on your way here. Should the dragon completely drain the World Tree of its energy and grow powerful enough to destroy the seal, it would mean the end of this world. You must reach the core of the World Tree before that monster fully awakens, and somehow find a way to put an end to it, once and for all. I know you have what it takes. I've never seen your face like that before. I guess all this information must have been overwhelming. Hey, I know it's a grandiose request, but you don't need to worry. I told you I'd help, right? And if push comes to shove, well, I'm prepared to get involved as well. So, straight to the World Tree is what I'd like to say, but its entrance is blocked by a special barrier. It was set up after the Calamity was sealed to keep out any unwanted trespassers. However, there is a way to open the barrier and guide you to the World Tree. Panthalis. It's the last survivor of a seafaring tribe dedicated to protecting the island. You'll first have to prove your strength to it. Once it recognizes your capabilities, it should open up the path for you to reach the World Tree. How do I know that? Because of an old promise. You'll need to prove yourself to fulfill that promise, though. I'll tell you where Panthalis is, but you won't be able to meet it through ordinary means. I imagine it's going to be a bit of a trial, actually. Okay, you'd best be off, AC. If anyone can put a stop to the Calamity, it's you. Prove your strength to Panthalis. And yep, that's you, Panthalis. Yep. I'm counting on you, AC. Hey, no need to worry. I've got a feeling you'll pull it off somehow. And I've always been told that my intuition is pretty accurate. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Alright. Alright. So let's see, what time are we at now? Ooh! An hour and 55 minutes. You know what? I feel like that is good enough for this episode. That is good enough for this episode. So, in the next episode, we will do the trial of Panthalis. We will do the trial of Panthalis in the next episode. And we'll probably also go around and see about getting some of these watchtowers and fast travel locations that we don't have. So, and then maybe we'll go around and maybe we'll fly around and see about opening up the rest of the map areas. And heck, maybe we'll also go to these. I did Grisbolt off screen. I did Grisbolt off screen since the last episode. I was right. I was right that Grisbolt was there. Oh yeah, I never went and did Astagon in this save file. So, but anyway, so that could be another thing I could do. That's also another thing I'll have to do at some point. Is I'll have to go and rebattle all of the different alpha pals. So that's going to be its own kind of thing. But yeah, next episode is probably gonna be Panthalis and whatever we need to do there. And then the episode after that, we will travel to the World Tree. So, anyway, that's it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.